Welcome back to Armed Forager. Today we're going to be looking at the Feyachi tactical flashlight. This is the FL31 1500 lumen rechargeable LED tactical flashlight. This one is weatherproofed with an IPX7 rating. It has 4 light modes and can fit either into your Mlok or your Picatinny rail. And this one includes the pressure switch. Here's what you get in the box. You get the Feyachi FL31 weapon flashlight. You get the offset mount, the pressure switch mount, which is Picatinny or Mlok. You get one Type-C charging cable. They give you an Allen wrench, instructions for both the light and the switch, and you also get a 5-year product warranty and 24 hours a day, 7 days a week customer service. This one is made out of aircraft grade anodized aluminum alloy. It's wear resistant, it can take a lot of damage, and it can be used for a lot of different applications, whether you're using this for your firearm or you can even use it apart from your firearm with just the button switch that comes on the back of it. It's said to have a 250 meter range of clarity, and it has 4 light modes: high, medium, low, and strobe. Toward the front of the rail switch, you can use the always on button, and then there are 3 easy access buttons toward the back that you can pressure hold and release to activate the light. And the strobe on this one is actually pretty nice. When you do enter the strobe mode, it is very bright and blinding and disorienting. More on this in a second. But right now I gotta talk about the Feyachi Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals. This is going on from November 21st to December 2nd. Feyachi's got all this high quality stuff. They got thermals, they've got laser bore sights, they've got soft cases for your rifles. And listen, coming from me, this is all high quality stuff. It's one of the truest values you're gonna get from Amazon or their website when it comes to firearm accessories. You're gonna get a steal on magnifiers, on red dots. You're gonna get a fantastic deal on iron sights, iPro. And listen, gone are the days when you had to choose between quality or pricing. With today's manufacturing processes and the way things are assembled now, you're just gonna get a better value from Feyachi, and you don't have to sacrifice quality. I mean, look at this thermal at 50 Hertz, and it's only gonna be about half the price of any other thermal in its category. You really are gonna get a great deal on this Black Friday sale and Cyber Monday. And if you're into pistol red dots, they've got you covered here. And they really do compete with some of the leading value optics out there, except for you're gonna get it at a better price. Alright, now back to this strobe. So this is kind of a cool, unique pattern that it does. It goes real fast and then it slows down and then real fast again. And it's got that nice, white, bright, blinding light. So a selling point for this, for me, was it came with a Type-C charging cable, and this is rechargeable. It provides 4.5 hours of light with a charging time of 2 hours. It's got a very good standby time, and I think another thing people are warming up to now are rechargeable optics, rechargeable flashlights, rechargeable laser systems on your firearm. It used to be a point of contention for people, but the leading manufacturers of firearm lights, some of the most reliable companies who have been doing this for a long time, now have rechargeable lights. So this really is the way to go with it, and that's what you're gonna get when you buy one of these lights. So yeah, it's easy enough to install. You do get the mount, the offset mount, so that it's not directly top or underneath or directly on the side of your rifle. And as you can see here, if you're installing on a Mlok rail, it's really easy. You just slide it through and then you can have it sit in a way where it's gonna be mounted directly to your rail. And if you have a pick rail, then you're gonna go ahead and use this other piece, this other component here, and it slides in about the same way. And again, with that Mlok, you're just gonna install that plate to make sure it's secure. The light also installs relatively easily. It's got this bolt on the end that you can just hand tighten and then use a wrench. I suggest that you do use a torque wrench, torque it down anywhere between 30 and 50 inch-pounds, and then you'll just unscrew the screws with the provided Allen key that they give you. And you want to make sure that your charging port is accessible before you go ahead and tighten these down. And again, I always suggest using some kind of torque wrench or torque tool. Gauge how much pressure you're putting on those screws. You don't want to over tighten these things, and you don't want them loose. So for these ones, you can go anywhere between 20 inch-pounds and 30 inch-pounds. And as far as the pick rail mount, this one's actually really convenient. You can go ahead and make sure that it feels right, and by that I mean put it in a position where it's going to be ergonomic to the point to where you grab and securely hold on to the firearm. So you want your available fingers to rest on where you're going to apply pressure to the light switch. So that's where you might want to install it. And with the pick rail switch mount, it feels almost like a flexible polymer of some sort. It is rigid, but it's also flexible enough to fit over your rail, which is nice. It doesn't require any screws or anything to fasten or secure it on there. You can just place it on there wherever it fits best. And then they do provide this Velcro strap so that you can cable manage very well, and so that everything's out of the way. It's very streamlined, and now you have a light on your firearm.